Therefore, I will continue to use the word Indian in this presentation to honor and acknowledge the enduring heritage of the North American Indians.
Those comments and others, including opinions on residential schools and their survivors, igniting calls for the removal of a Manitoba school trustee.
That's where the TRC goes wrong. They're saying nothing good on the residential schools.
Those remarks from Paul Coffey, who sits on the Mountain View School Division Board, came during a meeting Monday as part of a presentation he titled Racism, Anti-Racism, Nice Until It Isn't.
We don't condone racism. We've lived it all our lives.
The Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs is condemning Coffey's comments. Grand Chief Kathy Merrick is calling for an apology and his removal from the school board.
To have a trustee say the words that he said is not acceptable. And he should apologize. He should apologize to the children that he represents, because we can't afford to have people speak the way he spoke.
It's definitely a slap in the face.
Parents like Jerry Thompson, who is Indigenous and has children in the Dauphin Area School Division, also taking issue with Coffey's words.
The part where he decides he's just going to use the term Indian, because if he were to read back in history, it was always a mistake. Christopher Columbus thought he was landing in India and so used that term, which was fine up until the point where it started to become a derogatory term for Indigenous people.
Thompson also worries about Coffey's views being counterproductive to reconciliation in her community.
As an Indigenous parent who has been working very hard to make sure that our children understand their culture and see it reflected in our community, because for a very long time it hasn't been, and we've been working really hard at changing that.
Manitoba's education minister says he intends to look into the governance of the Mountain View School Division, and the board chair saying Coffey's views are his own and that they do not reflect those of the board or the school division's work around reconciliation. Global News attempted to reach Paul Coffey, but we did not hear back by deadline. Drew Stremick, Global News.